Hi, I'm Kelly Vaughn, and welcome to Inside Indy. And we're going to start the show off tonight with the first question, which is, how's your love life? Okay. And would your smile have anything to do with how good or bad it is? The second question is, how important is a smile when it comes to attracting the opposite sex? And with me is Angie Bruce from Love Your Teeth at loveyourteeth.com. And they have conducted interviews to see just how much a smile affects others' perceptions of you. Welcome to the show, Angie. Welcome to Inside Indy.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to talk about this because smiles are so important. It is the first thing that people look at when they look at us. So we actually asked a panel of 40 people how important that white, bright smile is in attracting a date. But not only that, how much it affects who we end up with long-term. So let's hear what a few of them have to say.
When I'm looking for a guy, the first thing I look at is their smile. If they don't have a good smile, then I might not be attracted to them.
On a dating app, if I see a woman smiling, it's something that speaks to me and resonates, and I say something. I don't think women should be smiling all the time, but if they have a great smile, I think it's awesome and it draws me to them.
Definitely, a white smile is so important because we would not even be together. I saw his smile in my rear view mirror in my car before I even got out, and I was like, wow, who is that guy?
A smile is magnetic.
Absolutely. A smile is magnetic. A smile is contagious. It affects so much about us. It affects our confidence, more importantly than anything, I think. And it can affect things as important as job promotions. So I am on a national tour to tell everybody about the newest, easiest, and in my opinion, greatest way to whiten your teeth. And it's called Love Your Teeth. And it is all in the name. Finally, a product that it actually delivers on what it promises. You are going to love your teeth. And what's so great is this is a system that does not have strips. It does not have trays. It doesn't take 30 to 60 minutes. I remember, years ago when whitening started coming out, you had to sleep in those awful trays. It has come so far. Love Your Teeth only takes 10 minutes. It is so much easier. I love this new system.
I love it. I love it. So now you mentioned the word contagious. A smile is contagious. Folks have always said that it's contagious. When you see one person smile, the other person, you just automatically do it. It's like, you're smiling, I'm smiling.
Right, and even if you're in a bad mood, when you smile, it cheers you up. Not only does it cheer up everybody around you as well, a smile is so important in every aspect of our life. And like we said, in your love life, in your career, in your overall confidence. So it really should be the top of everyone's makeover list. A smile, whiter, brighter smile can make you look years younger instantly.
Okay, now thinking of the product, this is it here, right?
Yes, so I'm going to show you actually. What's really cool is this system comes with a lot of, bells and whistles, which I totally love. So when you open up the box here, actually the first thing that you're going to see is this QR code. And that's a big deal because you don't want to be confused ever. This is a super simple system, but there are videos here just to even make it easier. So this is the first thing you're going to see here. Just scan that with your phone. It's going to take you right to the website, show you how to do everything. So I love that. Then we've got the smile light right here. It comes in this cool, I think I went out of focus there. This smile light is super cool.
Oh, cool.
I'm going to tell you about that in just a second. So that comes, it's a really cool box, which I really love about this as well. And then you've got this 7-day system here. So what you're going to do is you're going to use this twice a day for 7 days, and you're going to get up to 7 shades whiter in 7 days. That's amazing. In the first day that you use this, you're going to see up to 2 shades whiter. So that's a huge difference. I love that it comes with that. Not only that, it keeps going. We've also got this shade chart here. So you can compare where you start and just see your progression. You're going to see how fast you get that change. I love being able to keep track of things as well. And then it comes with this super cool travel pouch as well. So you can even whiten on the go on your vacation. You can put your smile light in here and a few little tubes that come in the system. So all of that comes in this super cool box. It all comes right to you. We keep it super simple and organized. I love that.
Okay, now that's all the stuff. So how does it work? How does it actually work?
So easy. It's as easy as snap, swab, and smile. So you're going to pop one of these open. We actually snap it. You can hear it pop. Then you're going to swab that over your teeth for 2 minutes. And then you're going to put in your smile light. So let me pull that smile light back out. This is the best Smile Light because it doesn't have a cord. I've used the other ones. They have a cord. They have to plug into your phone. They have to plug into the wall. So annoying. They get in the way. I love that this Smile Light does not have a cord because I just put it in, leave it in for 10 minutes. I do my hair. I do my makeup. I vacuum. I do my dishes, whatever. So easy. That's it. So snap, swab, and smile. Leave that in your mouth for 10 minutes. You're going to do that twice a day for 7 days. And like I said, you're going to see up to 7 shades whiter. That's a huge difference in your confidence, possibly in your love life, possibly at work. All of those things are affected, and we just make it so much easier. What I also love too is that the product is only on your teeth for those 10 minutes. So instead of the other systems where you have 30 to 60 minutes where you get a lot of sensitivity, this has special ingredients in it that help so you don't have that sensitivity, and it's only on your teeth for 10 minutes.
Okay, now I've got a confession, Angie. I am a coffee drinker, big time, okay? And I love my lattes as well. But heavy coffee drinkers like me may have a harder time with keeping their teeth white, no?
Well, absolutely. We all eat and drink those things that stain our teeth. Unfortunately, we've got coffee, tea, red wine, chocolate, soda. That's a big one for a lot of people. But the people who we studied when we were testing this product, almost all of them were heavy coffee drinkers. Some of them were even smokers, and we know how much that can stain our teeth. These were the same people that were receiving the results that I was saying, 7 shades in 7 days. So there's hope. There's hope for everyone, no matter what we're eating and drinking. We can get rid of those stains. Love Your Teeth is the system to do that. That's what I love. And also today, when you order, you're going to get a free Go pen, and you can keep that in your purse, in your briefcase, in your glove box, whatever. Rub that over your teeth. As soon as you eat or drink anything, is after you have your cup of coffee, it's going to keep those stains from setting in. So your white, bright smile is going to last for months and months. Okay.
Now, no dental appointment needed?
That's right.
That's okay.
So again, like back when whitening started, you had to go get your teeth professionally whitened. You had to go in. I don't know if you ever did that. I did it in high school. You had to go in and get the custom trays made and wait a week for them to come back. And then you had to fill them up with the slimy goo, put those in. This has come so far. You don't have to go to the dentist. You don't have to have any custom trays made. This works for everybody. And because it's just that little vial, you can customize which areas, because I don't know if you've ever had this, but mine particularly with the strips and the trays, it kind of missed up by my gums. It kind of would sink to the bottom. And so the top of my teeth wasn't as white as the bottom. I love that I can target specific parts of my teeth. Or if you have like one tooth that's maybe a little bit darker, you can target that a little bit longer. I love that about the system.
Okay, now you're going to show us some folks here. This is John. Is that what we're going to be looking at, John?
Yeah, let's check out John. So John has used this system, and like we were talking about earlier, he was a smoker. He's a vet. He used to smoke, so he had a lot of stains on his teeth. So let's hear what he has to say.
So Love Your Teeth has changed my whiteness within a week. Within a week. I used to be a big smoker. I drink wine maybe, once a week with a nice dinner. And I can see how much has changed with just a week of using it.
Okay, then we have Malkaya.
Yes, this is Malkaya. And what I want to point out on Malkaya is she does not have perfectly straight teeth. Like we were talking about earlier when you had to go get, custom strips and trays made. People didn't like that because maybe they had overlapping teeth or their teeth weren't perfectly straight. The strips didn't really make contact with everything. If you do not have a perfectly straight smile, straight teeth, some of those other systems won't necessarily work for you. I love that about Love Your Teeth. Again, it's in the name. You're going to love your teeth. I love that because you can target specific areas, like I said, and if your teeth are not perfectly straight, you can still touch on all of those areas of your specific smile.
Okay, and then we have Melissa, right?
Yes, Melissa is a user of this product, and I think she's got something to tell us.
I've always had an okay smile, but something that I was definitely becoming more self-conscious with, especially in the past 3 years, has been the staining caused by the usual stuff like tea and chocolate and red wine. Since using the Love Your Teeth product, I think within the first 3 days, I noticed a difference. And by the end of it, it's just been incredible. And I feel like I've gotten my confidence back.
Well, Angie, sounds like you sold me, okay? And you can save 50% now, right?
That's right. This is actually the best deal I've seen on this yet. And it's a good thing because my teenagers keep stealing all of my samples. So I need to get me some more as well. Right now, this is 50% off. Plus it's free shipping. And like I mentioned earlier, we're going to throw in that free Go pen. That's a $20 value. So you're going to get all of that for 50% off and free shipping. check this out today because this is the best deal I've seen yet on this. And I know you're going to love this. In fact, it has a money back guarantee if you don't love it, but you're going to love it. So I'm not worried about that.
Okay. So the information is on the screen, loveyourteeth.com, and the phone number is there. And again, 50% off of the Pro Renewal Whiting System, and you'll receive the Go Pin and free shipping. You cannot beat that with a stick, Angie.
That's right. You are going to love your teeth, you guys. It's in the name. Check it out. I know you're going to love it.
Okay. Well, we appreciate you coming on, enlightening us, and brightening our teeth.
I do.
Thanks so much, Angie, for joining us here on Inside Indy.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
I have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day,
one man's
right down
dream
in Georgia,
of racial equity and harmony, unity, seeing people as people, created in the image of God, is central to the Christian message. Acts records, "From one man he made every nation of men." God did this so men would seek him. Celebrate the creation, celebrate the vision, and celebrate each other as God celebrates you.
with this faith, I will go out with you and transform dark yesterdays into bright tomorrows. With this faith, we will be able to achieve this new day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing with the Negroes in the spiritual of all, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
Hey Indy, it's time to get your praise on.
Watch the first annual Indy Easter Gospel Music Explosion here on TV 40.
Music ministries from 8 area churches will be ministering, including God's Grace Community Church,
New Beginnings Church,
Witherspoon Church,
New Directions Church,
Destiny Christian Church International,
Grace Tabernacle Ministries,
your church Lamar Mount Carmel,
and your church Sherry Eastern Star.
Lock it in your phone and watch.
Wednesday, April 13th, 9:30 p.m. only on WHMB TV 40.
Habitat for Missions invites you to join us in making a difference in your community and beyond. As we celebrate the hundreds of thousands of new resources raised and unleashed in the kingdom, we invite your church to partner with Habitat for Missions. We have been supporting missionaries, planting new churches, building a vocational school in Uganda, helping young girls in India to have a safe place to live and learn, investing in at-risk teens in South Bend, Indiana, and much more. We're moving houses, renovating houses, and unleashing brand new resources in communities across America. Partnering with HFM helps build community in your church or organization. It promotes your ministry to the community, and it gives your church an opportunity to have new resources for the mission that motivates you. Habitat for Missions, investing in lives, one house flip at a time.
And we're back here on Inside Indy, and we've had this lady on the show before, and she is phenomenal. And back then, she and her business, Pride Academy, were doing just this incredible giveaway out on the east side where she grew up, where they delivered a semi-load or two of toys for children for Christmas. Who does that and has been doing that for over 20 years. Well, she does more than give children gifts. She's written a book. She's also an author. So she's a business owner and an author of a book called Super Saturday Savers. Welcome to the show, Alisia Jackson. How are you, Alisia?
Outstanding. I thank you for having me, Kelly. Thank you for having me.
All right, all right. Hey, Alisia, this book, Super Saturday Savers, explain to people what it's about and who it's for.
It's for children, mainly children of color, to learn how to take care of the elderly in their neighborhoods, in their communities. And then also it teaches them how to just go back to the 60s and 70s of having dinner and breakfast with the family and learning to save and sitting at the table to learn how to be a faithful steward over their finances.
So what inspired you to write this book? What was your inspiration? What brought it on?
Inspiration was my father. He was a faithful steward over his finances, and he taught all of us that we must live a debt-free life and enjoy each other more instead of being consumers, stimulating the economy. So in turn, when I started Pride Academy, I began writing books to teach children how to become faithful stewards over their finances and how to take care of the elderly in their communities.
Wow, that's powerful. I mean, you just kind of added that right at the end, how to take care of the elderly. So that's a whole nother segment of the interview. But so when someone buys this book, what can they expect their children to learn? And what can parents learn from it?
Parents and children can learn how to live by the 10-10-80 rule. And the 10-10-80 rule is first you pay 10% to yourself, then 10% to the community to be a blessing to the community, and then live off of the 80%. Something else that they can expect to see in the book is fathers. Fathers are in my books, not mothers. So I am encouraging fathers. I want the world to see Black fathers or minorities fathers in a positive light. So fathers are leading in our family, in our booklets. And those are various family members of mine that are in these books. But it has various coins that it's utilized in the financial world, but children are learning these adjectives and synonyms like the rule of 72 and compounding interest and how to have a well-diversified portfolio. All of these things are mentioned in my books, but my books are divided by month: spring, winter, summer, and fall. But it's giving the children things to do in their neighborhood that could be a blessing to the elderly. In turn, the elderly will probably give them a little bit of money, and I want them to utilize the 10-10-80 rule with their family, sitting at the table, having dinner, and sharing what to do with the finances, so that when they become of age, they in turn can do it with their children as well.
So what made you think of the elderly in this picture of teaching young people about finances and being responsible stewards of their money? And I understand it, but I'm just wondering what in your heart, why you put elderly people in the mix.
I put them in the mix so that children, scholars, won't be fearful of the elderly in their communities. Wow. I want them to learn from the elderly. So not only raking their leaves or cutting their lawn or shoveling their snow, but I want them to gain a relationship so that the wisdom and the knowledge from the elderly, from the elders in our community, can grow.
the elderly component, where did that come from? What makes you what made you think of elderly people?
Pride Academy visits the nursing home. And our children, when they visit the nursing home, we play our violins and sing, and we knit with the patients at the nursing homes. But what I found was our children are scared of the people at the nursing home. They're scared of them. So I wanted to bridge that gap and help the children to understand that they don't have to be scared of the elderly in the community, that they want to be loved like everyone else.
You're gonna make me cry, girl. Okay, because I've also felt there was a disconnect in what that is, and you're absolutely right. And then to integrate that in a book, that is really powerful. You have really touched my heart. That is really, really cool. You mentioned earlier, go ahead, you were gonna say something.
It gives the children an opportunity, and in the books, we give them jobs to do for the elderly that could possibly be a little tough for them, like carrying out their trash. Like I said before, doing the leaves, the snow removal, carrying their groceries in or going to get their groceries for them, just helping them in any way possible. But in turn, the scholars, the children will be the ones who will be blessed by the knowledge that the elderly in our community will share with them.
Right. So it's teaching them to remember the elderly. And as you said, there's just a wealth of information they can learn from them. And you're right, you have to be taught that. We just think, why don't kids do this? You have to teach them that, just like we say thank you. Somebody taught us that. We just assume we know that because we know that. Somebody taught you that, even how to say thank you. So, wow, that's brilliant.
So we had parents who taught us that. But nowadays, maybe they haven't been taught that. So in the book, I'm teaching how to take care of the elderly, but I'm also teaching them how to become a part of their household. How can they be a blessing to the household and not only be takers of the household, and learning to have allowance, learning to help our fathers to do our part in the household to make us productive members of society.
Wow, that is awesome. You mentioned, and we're getting ready to wrap up here in a second, but you mentioned in the beginning about, focusing on children of color. I would think anybody would benefit from that, but why is the focus there?
My focus is because the men in my book have experienced hardships in their life, but now they're overcomers. And no matter what they've experienced in life, they're still outstanding fathers who might need second chance opportunities in life. And so in turn, I not only want to teach the children, but I want to teach fathers that they are the nucleus of our families. They are the most important part of our communities. And I just wanted to uplift them and encourage them. So they are the heads of Super Saturday Savers.
Okay.
The opportunity to visit the vault at the bank. They have an opportunity to visit the recyclable centers in the community, and just an opportunity to build the family and make us one.
Okay, wow. Well, we appreciate you coming on. Super Saturday Savers, encouraging our young people to save money, but it sounds like this book can save families because there's a lot, man, this is a lot more than what I thought it was initially. This is a very, very powerful book. So we encourage you to support Alisia and buy it. And you folks can get it where?
At Amazon. Okay. There's two different editions. There's a fall edition and a winter edition on Amazon.
Okay.
Under Saturday Savers.
Okay, we got the information on the screen. Alisia Jackson, the owner of Pride Academy here in Central Indiana, and the author of Super Saturday Savers. Thanks so much for joining us here on Inside Indy.
Thank you.
All right, and thank you all for joining us here on Inside Indy. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Hi, my name is Suzanne Kamara. We love making a difference in the lives of people with various skin conditions. Join us in assisting people internationally with tuition assistance, food and clothing, and medical care while raising awareness about their conditions and empowering people with the tools they need to be successful.
Visit aarp.org/caregiving for information on how to provide even better care for the person who wants to care of you.
Last year, Habitat for Missions flipped houses to build a trade school in Uganda for orphans, to expand another school in India for little girls that were at risk of industrial or sexual slavery. Right now, we are in the process of doing a build specifically for a group called Beyond the Storm, a disaster relief organization here in the U.S. We have in the past raised money for missionary doctors, for Bible college professors, for church planters on every continent of the world except Antarctica, and we're ready to do more. We've had inquiries from missionaries in Russia just recently, another one serving in Zambia, and all we're doing is looking for more homes that we can put our tradesmen to work to renovate them, to sell those homes so that we can continue to donate money to Christian Mission. So if you're interested in selling a house, please contact us.
Hey, Indy, it's time to get your praise on.
Watch the first annual Indy Easter Gospel Music Explosion here on TV 40.
Music ministries from 8 area churches will be ministering, including God's Grace Community Church,
New Beginnings Church,
Witherspoon Church,
New Directions Church,
Destiny Christian Church International,
Grace Tabernacle Ministries,
your church, Lamar, Mount Carmel,
and your church, Sherry, Eastern Star.
Lock it in your phone and watch.
Wednesday, April 13th, 9:30 p.m. only on WHMB TV 40.